I love you all. Thank you for hanging out for Trisha.
Oh, yes, thank y'all so much. Because I'm not going to do a whole lot tonight. I mean, I'm getting ready to go to North Carolina. So, thank you. And so I probably won't be at the Liquid Zoo for a few weeks, and I'm going to miss y'all. And you know, last summer I went to North Carolina, and I got in trouble with my preacher for singing the dildo song. So I'll probably sing that before I go, because it might be the last time I sing it for like a month. They don't allow it in North Carolina, I know. And he was like, you go into bars and they have alcohol. Yeah. Southern Baptist, it's not Catholic. Catholics don't care, right? They drink. Southern Baptists don't. So, are you laughing at me, or are you just making me think you're laughing at me? Because I appreciate it. What's your name? Chris? It's nice to meet you. I'm Trisha. I'm going to read you my to-do list, because this North Carolina thing has been on my mind. So I've got like 10 things to do before I go to North Carolina. Okay, Chris? I try to be organized about this. And I'm also going to chat with Jeff if he's not too drunk to chat, because he wanted to chat with me. And then I'll sing the dildo song, and then I'll get out of here. We'll all get out of here. Is that cool, Chris? Awesome. Thank you. Okay, 10 things I want to do before leaving for North Carolina. Go to pot store, do laundry, shine sink, go to pot store. And I say that because it's hard to get everything you need all at once at the pot store, right?
You smoke weed?
It's the edibles. The edibles.
Ah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
The edibles. It's not the smoky stuff. I mean, I would do the smoke stuff, but there's edibles now. Did you know that, Chris? Do you go to the pot store? Do you know that there are edibles? Isn't that cool? And you see, and sometimes they have specials. Like if you go on Friday, they'll have you get a free gram with an edible or something. You know what I mean? Isn't that cool? It's like going to Target, having a coupon, but at the pot store. That's exciting, isn't it? I'm from North Carolina, we don't have stuff like that there. So, go to pot store, vacuum and mop bathrooms, both of them. Vacuum and mop kitchen, go to pot store. I just want to make sure I have everything before I go. Vacuum living room, check with Monty and Beverly for house sitting, go to pot store, go to Trader Joe's. So, there's my top 10 things. I've got them all listed now. So now we know. And I'll make a few trips to the pot store. I may go to more than one. I've also got to get my pot prescription refilled or whatever. Renewed, that's it. Jeff, are you still here? Did he leave? He was kind of drunk to chat. I'm glad he doesn't want to chat. I was just going to tell him that just because I added him on Facebook doesn't mean I'm going to sleep with him. I don't know that he had that down, and I just wanted to make sure that we didn't have any misunderstandings about that before we go. By the way, 2 fabulous buttery nipples this evening from Daya. Thank you, Daya.
You're welcome.
That was lovely. I love her buttery nipples. They're awesome. They've got lots of cherries in them. I used to be a lesbian and an English teacher, so that kind of works. Are you still with me, Chris? Okay, so we're going to get to the dildo song. You look like you might be waiting for that. It's a catchy tune, and you'll enjoy thinking about it after you have sex tonight. I really like it when people have sex, because I usually don't.
Oh.
Well, I mean, on the West Coast. That's where my husband is. I see, you'll come back to see me now, won't you, Chris? To find out the rest of that story. Thank you. It's time for the dildo song. Okay. So this is to Chris and then to my preacher, I guess. Sounds kind of weird, but here we go. I found a strap-on in my drawer. It said its name was Dildo. D-I-L-D-O, 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 and Dildo was its name. Oh, I-L-D-O, 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 and Dildo was its name. Oh, can somebody take a picture? Or you? Thank you, Ron. Okay, thank you for keeping clapping. I took it out and looked at it. It looked just like a penis. LDO, 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 and Dildo was its name. Oh, D-O, D-O, Dio and dildo was its name. Oh, I put it on and then looked down. It looked just like a penis. Oh, 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 and dildo was its name. Oh. And dildo was its name. Oh, thank y'all for standing for the dildo song. Trish, Comic Mom, thank you, Ron.
Thank you all for staying for as long as you did. Now, please walk out the door so we don't get a ticket. Yay, thank you guys. Good night.